Being rich is cool. But things get absolutely cool when you're a billionaire and have so much money to spend. What if you become a trillionaire? What would happen? Now that would be something. Unfortunately, this isn't about you, but Elon Musk, the chief executive officer of Tesla, SpaceX, and several other promising companies. Before we continue, let's get one thing straight. Elon Musk is certainly not going to become the world's first trillionaire because he's iconic, ambitious, or that he's a genius. He'll be one of the worst first trillionaires for different reasons entirely, although the above reasons are totally valid, 100% valid. Elon Musk, the current world's richest person at the time of making this video, with a net worth of $318.4 billion, could go down in history as the first trillionaire the world would ever have. Although this may not be surprising to a lot of you, to the rest of us who know how the phenomenal sum of $1 trillion is, it's jaw-droppingly shocking, if that's an acceptable phrase. $1 trillion shouldn't be owned by a person, but rather it should be a developed country's nominal GDP. But to think of it, if I had $1 trillion, then I'd have enough money to buy Coca-Cola, McDonald's, and even ExxonMobil. That is, if I wanted to. Over to the $1 trillion question. Will Elon Musk become the world's first trillionaire? This question can only be answered by the reasons why. Yes. There are several reasons why Musk would be the first trillionaire aside from the relative concept of wealth, which states that wealth gives rise to itself. And there's no denying that the wealthiest are the most opportune to invest in more attractive opportunities that increase their wealth. Before we proceed with answering this question and showing why Elon Musk could be the world's first trillionaire, why not like this video, share, and subscribe to the channel? Don't forget to click on the bell icon to get notified about amazing and engaging videos like this. So, will Elon Musk be the first trillionaire in the world? Get ready to find out why. The number one reason why Elon Musk would be the world's first trillionaire is no longer Tesla, but rather his fledgling space exploration business, SpaceX. The majority of his wealth had indeed come from Tesla, the electric car company, but according to the predictions of analysts at Morgan Stanley, an investment bank, SpaceX, not Tesla, will make Elon Musk the first trillionaire on planet Earth. Well, it's almost about time we open our minds to understand that Tesla is not only the company Elon Musk has a stake in. In fact, he has more stakes in SpaceX, which is his private company that was founded in 2002. According to analyst Adam Jones, SpaceX has challenged every perceived notion of possibilities. In terms of possible timeframes, what's exactly possible, these are regarding the rocket and Starship developed by SpaceX, the launch vehicles, and other supporting infrastructures. And there's truth to this analyst's words, as he's not the only one who believes that SpaceX will make Elon Musk the world's first trillionaire by becoming the most highly valued company. This is also backed by Forbes and Ron Barron, a bullish investor and Tesla stock enthusiast. Also supporting this point of view are numerous investors interested in the SpaceX industry. With their high expectations and SpaceX well-suited for meeting those expectations, the valuation of the company will skyrocket, literally. At the time of making this video, SpaceX Starship reusable rockets have the potential of transforming the space industry and directing more investors towards the space industry. At this rate, analyst Adam has a bullish valuation for SpaceX set at $200 billion. He also states how SpaceX is seen as multiple companies in one, as the company encompasses the Earth's observation, space infrastructure, deep sea exploration, and several other innovative solutions and products. Not too long ago, SpaceX launched its first ever all-civilian crew into orbit on a rocket called Inspiration 4. It stayed in orbit for 3 days and conveyed a professor, billionaire, an engineer, and a physician's assistant. And if that's not enough to show how fast SpaceX is rising, I don't know what will. Maybe its value of $100 billion at the time of producing this video will, which happens to make it the world's second largest privately held company. And we all know growth is certain, definitely. And with Musk having only 2% less than half the company, a whopping 48%, if this doesn't make him a trillionaire, I wonder what will. Oh, Tesla will. I almost forgot about that. And that brings us to our number 2 reason why Elon Musk could be the world's first trillionaire. The second reason Elon Musk will become the world's first trillionaire is because of Tesla. We know this is undeniable. Tesla's stock has had its bad days and some very good days. Somehow, the good days always outshine the bad, keeping the rise more significant than the dip. In case you didn't know, a significant increase in the stock price of Tesla equals a relative increase in the net worth of Elon Musk, its chief executive officer. Did you know who else agrees with this? ARK Invest. Who's ARK Invest? It's an American asset management company, and it believes that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, will become the world's first trillionaire. Why? Because they expect Tesla's stock to hit a record high of $3,000 by the end of 2025. If you follow stock news, then you'll know that this is different from the initial $7,000 they predicted. Shocking? Yes, you have no idea. But should that happen, with Tesla's stock at $3,000 per share, the electric car company Tesla would be worth almost $3 trillion based on the current number of outstanding shares. Wow. Simply wow. But ARK Invest is not alone in this. Next Big Future, a company concerned with trends such as space, medicine, robotics, AI, and most importantly, disruptive tech, also agrees with ARK Invest. According to Next Big Future, Elon Musk will get additional compensation bonuses, which will catapult his net worth to a little more above $1 trillion by the end of 2025. Mouthwatering? Yes. At the time of the making of this video, according to the calculation by Reuters, Elon Musk had a total of 170.5 million shares, with 10% of it worth as much as $21 billion. Imagine when the price of a share rises to about $3,000 per share. Still wondering why these bonuses are mentioned and not salaries? Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, Neuralink, and SpaceX, doesn't receive a monthly salary from Tesla, but receives the company's compensation bonuses. Good trick if you ask me, but the only way he can pay taxes is by selling those shares. How sad, right? Nevertheless, Ron Barron, a bullish investor and Tesla stock enthusiast, disclosed to Forbes the reason why he believed Elon Musk would become the world's first trillionaire. 1,000 guesses that you would not know what it is. Simple. It's because he's an excellent engineer and a good businessman who knows what he's doing. The third and probably the last reason to prove that Elon Musk will be the world's first trillionaire is the price-to-earnings ratio of Tesla. Okay, it's probably not the last reason, just the third. If you're not an accounting student, you may have started wondering how these ratios are gotten, but you should always know, we got you covered. The price-to-earnings ratios of the Tesla stocks are multiples that are gotten based on the several trading alternatives that are available to investors aside from the Tesla stock. It's also calculated by the price of the current Tesla stock price divided by the earnings Tesla has made in the last 12 months. And with Tesla, that is saying a lot. The price-to-earnings ratio, P/E, of Tesla's stock is one of the highest among the 10 biggest and largest companies in the world. It's followed by Amazon. That's even after the price-to-earnings ratio of Tesla has almost halved in a year. Tesla's stock price-to-earnings ratio is over 475, as of the time of making of this video, which was higher than that of Amazon and also Microsoft. You may not know, but the price-to-earnings ratio of a particular company is used by investors and analysts to determine the worth of the company and to make financial decisions about them. That aside, a lot of investors, the bearish ones, have claimed that Tesla stock is well overpriced, but the bullish investors believe it will rise a lot more in the years to come. The main reason for the rise in the price-to-earnings ratio is the rise of the Tesla profit margin. At the time of making this video again, Tesla had a very high profit margin of 26.60% at the end of their quarter in September. Even though the Tesla price margin is still high, it can be boosted and further increased by setting factors that are already put in place. One of those factors is the increase of the automation of Tesla's car, which changes and ensures recurring sales, thus changing the future of the automotive world. Other ways the Tesla profit margin can be increased are by the economics of sales increases, accompanied by reduction of battery cost and investing in green energy. All of these have the potential of increasing the profit margin, hence increasing Tesla's stock price, which will increase Tesla's market cap and, by extension, increase Elon's wealth, putting him on the right path to becoming the first trillionaire in the world. Basic accounting, if you ask me. Appetite and will for risk. But these are not all the reason why Musk will be the world's first trillionaire. There are several others. One that's notable for mention is his appetite and will for risk. Every millionaire and billionaire has one thing in common, and that's their appetite and will for risk. If the appetite or will is missing, they can't invest. If they don't invest, they don't become the millionaires and billionaires they are today. So that is very important. if Elon Musk will become the first trillionaire in the world. How do we then know Elon Musk has the appetite and will for risk? It's glaringly obvious. Just take a look at his many businesses and investments. There's Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, the Boring Company, and let's not forget about the foundational basis of PayPal, X.com, which was bought by eBay after it merged with Confinity. So in fact, Elon has the will and appetite for risk. In answering the question, if Elon will become the world's first trillionaire, no one can be certain, but several factors point to it, and these factors are concrete and are very hard to ignore. One can only predict when it will happen, but no one knows for sure when or if he would be the world's first trillionaire. But predictions from analysts and bullish investors show SpaceX's valuation will reach a record high, and with Tesla supplementing it, Elon becoming the first trillionaire wouldn't come as a shock to anyone, at least not me. At taking a cursory look at all of Elon Musk's achievements, wealth, access, and investment is proof that he will become the world's first trillionaire. However, what do you think? Do you think that Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla and SpaceX, will become the world's first trillionaire? Don't hesitate to drop your comments, opinions, and suggestions in the comments section below. Also, like this video, share, and subscribe for more amazing content like this. And hey, we have other incredible videos you just might like coming up right now on your screen. You'll definitely like them. Trust me.